Specialization, major in mathematics. Let's have number 1. Which statement is true? A, square root of 5 is a rational number. B, 0 is a positive number. C, square root of 3 is a real number. Or letter D, square root of 4 is an irrational number. The correct answer is C. Square root of 3 is a real number. Why is that so? Square root of 3 is real but irrational. Still part of real numbers. The same thing with the letter A. Square root of 5 is a rational number. Anong na-wrong mong gihapon siya? Square root of 5 is irrational. Then letter B, 0 is a positive number. 0 is neither positive or negative. Letter D, square root of 4 is an irrational number. Square root of 4 is equals to 2, which is rational. So the correct answer is letter C. Square root of 3 is a real number. The thousandths digit of the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is blank. So A1, B7, C8, D5. So the correct answer is letter D, 5. Rewrite the commas. 12,345,678. Thousandths place, the thousandths digit is equals to 5. So the 1, 7, and 8, ang number 1, letter A1, it's 10 millions place. 12 million, right? And then letter B, 7, tens place. Tens, pagkausap pala niya, tens. And also the 8, ones. Ones, tens. That's why the letter B, 7, tens place. And the C8, ones place. Therefore, the correct answer is letter D, 5. Okay, let's have number 3. 4 times negative 6 plus 12 times 3. First, atong buhaton, kaning naka-group, 12 times 3 is equals to 36. 4 times negative 6 is pila man? It's negative 24. Negative 24 plus 36 is equals to B, 12. So, ang A, C, D, it's not the result. It's not the correct result from the correct computation. So that's why they are wrong. The correct answer is letter B. Number 4, the difference between gross profit and cost of goods sold is known as A, markdown, B, discount, C, net profit, D, invoice price. So from the word gross profit and cost of goods, so it is net profit. Net profit is equals to gross profit, or the expenses including COGS. Cost of goods. Cost of goods. So letter A, markdown, price reduction, pag-ubos sa price, pag-ubos sa mga presyo. Letter B, discount, deduction from price. So from the exact price, mo less pa jud siya kay tungod sa iyang discounted nga gihatag nga price, nga presyo. Letter D, invoice price, price stated on seller's bill. The correct answer is letter C, net profit. Number 5, Julius has 15,000 in the bank. After a year, he expects it to earn $750. What is the rate of interest? A, 2%, B, 4%, C, 5%, D, 6%. So the correct answer is letter C, 5%. Why is that so? Nganong 5% man. So iyang gi-expect na makakwarta siya 750 after a year. So mag-try and error ta diri dapita. So 15,000 times 2 di gyapon siya mao. 15 times 4 dili gyap. 15,000 times 4 dili. So the correct answer should be the 5%. I-times na nato ang percentage ug ang iyahang amount sa bank, it will equals to 750. Number 6, the greatest common divisor of 91, 39, and 78 is blank. A, 24, B, 13, C, 39, D, 91. So, magamit ta of prime factor. So, sa 91, atong magamit 7 times 13. Meanwhile, the 39 is also 3 times 13. 78, 2 times 3 times 13. So, the common factor here is the 13. So, correct answer is letter B. Why is letter A 24, letter C 39, letter D 91 is not the correct answer? Not a factor of any. Si 39 not a factor of 91 or 78. Also the 91 not a factor of 39 or 78. Let's have number 6. Number 7. Let's have number 7. The property of real numbers which describes 5 plus 6, the quantity. Number 7. The property of real numbers which describes the quantity 5 plus 6 minus 3 is equals 3 plus the quantity 5 plus 6 is blank. So, A, commutative, B, associative, C, distributive, D, reflexive. The correct answer is letter B, associative. So, ang commutative changes order, not groupings. Katong 5 plus 2 is equals to 2 plus 5. Si distributive, katong si A times the quantity B plus C, 4. Mag-distribute mo sa iyahang nasa gawas. Si reflexive, A is equals A, 1 is equals 1, 0 is equals to 0. Nga na. So, the correct answer is letter B. Let's have number 8, which is the proportion. A, 5 is to 4 is equals 15 is to 12. B, 8 is to 3 is equals 16 is to 9. C, 4 is to 5 is equals 12 is to 10. D, 1 half is to 7 is equals 5 is to 2. So, taas kini siya og rationalization. So, i-convert na to both ratios to fraction. So, si 5 is to 4 is equals to 5 over 4 or equals 1.25. Meanwhile, the 15 is to 12 is equals 15 over 12 or is equals to 1 over 25. Since both fractions are equal to 1.25 is equals to 1.25, therefore this is a true proportion, right? So this is also because 15 and 12 are both multiplied by 3 and 5 and 4. 5 times 3, 15. 4 times 3, 12. So the ratios are equivalent. So the correct answer is letter A. 5 is to 4 is equals to 15 is to 12. Why B, C, and D are not proportions? A proportion is true only if the true ratios are equal. For choices B, C, and D, our two ratios do not match when you compare them. Either the fractions are not equal or the numbers are not multiplied by the same factor, so the ratios cannot be considered equal. Because the two sides of each option do not represent the same value, B, C, and D are not true proportion. Therefore, the correct answer here is 5 is to 4 is equals 15 is to 12.
Okay, for number 9, let us solve for x. Okay, so first thing is, ato ni siya paungkas, no? Kaning 5 dari. So by using the addition property of equality, or we can use the certain method, itong tawag na ito transpose, no? So i-transpose na to si 5 dari sa ikas. So mabilin is 2x equals 15, copy na 15, then since i-transpose man na to ang positive 5, so mahimo siyang negative 5. Then we simplify negative 15 minus 5, and so next we divide 2 from both sides para makansin na to si 2 dire, no? Makuha na to ang value sa x. Okay. 10 over 2 is 5. So therefore, the value of x for this equation is number 5. So which is letter for number 10. Factorize this equation. So 2 squared plus 5x plus 6. So first, at the bottom class is we'll look, no, two numbers na multiply na to kay yung equals, yung multiply na to ang mugawas kay si 6, and if atong i-plus ang katong numbers, ang duha ka numbers, kaya mugawas ang middle coefficient niya, which is si 5. So okay, kung ko ka number na nga ang factors niya kay ang factors niya kay mag-result sa positive 6. So mao to C. Okay, bro, so mao to C. Hindi makita guys, wait, class ano guys. So mo to see 2 and 3. Kaya nga no, okay, if we do multiply these two numbers, ang magawas niya kay 6. And if we add these two, ang magawas kay 5. So, nakuha na nato yung factors class, which is 2 and 3. So now we can factor this as yan na class. No? X. So itong factor is 2, but it's 3. Then si 3. So mga na ito ang answer plus if we factorize the equation. So the answer is letter. Okay, for number 11, find the area of a triangle with base 10 cm and height of 8 cm. So for this problem solving, we ask to find the area of a triangle with a base of ito, so 10 cm and height of 8 cm. So we are asked to find the area of a triangle. So unsa mo itong mga formula class? 1/2 times b times h. So now we simplify. Ay, substitute. So atong base ay 10, atong height ay 8. So simplify. 10 times 8 is 80 over 2. Then simplify mo siya 40 cm squared. So the answer is letter. Okay, for number 12, a rectangle has length of 12 meters and width of 5 meters. So find the perimeter. So we are asked to find the perimeter. So we write the given class, guys. So atong length, ilagay ko 12 meters. Ang width is 5 meters. So atong value nga gamit ko na ito class is this perimeter of rectangle. So now let's substitute each of this. Ito ang length will 12 plus 5. Okay, simplify 17. So 2 times 17 equals 34. Ay kalimut sa unit meter. So the answer is letter. Okay, so number 13. So a cylinder has radius of 3 meters and the height of 5 meters. So we are asked to find what is the volume. So first we write the given class. So sa kitang given class, sa radius natay kulong ay 3 meters. Then sa height natay to 5 meters. So ang formula nga gamit ko na to class, the volume of a cylinder by V by R squared I. So muna siya ang formula. So then we substitute. So pi kapira is 3 ang unit and square 5 meter. So not simplify 3 squared kay 9 m squared. Okay, so not copy 5m. They simplify. So 9 times 5 45 pi hindi yan meter cube. Amo na ang iyang answer ka class like guys, which is letter number 14. The slope of y equals 3x plus 1 is okay, so ito na ito. So y 3x plus 1. So kaning nga equation class, tawag natin siya linear equation. Iyang equation kay naka slope intercept form na siya class, no? So which is one is mx plus b, where si m dia is the slope and b is the y intercept. So ang gipangutan na again is kung ayahang slope na ang pangita. So ang slope niya dia is okay. For number 15, so student invest 1,000 pesos at 5% simple interest per year. So how much interest in 2 years? So plan. So dili we are asked no how much interest in 2 years. So ang gamit na formula is the simple interest. So mo to say I equals P R T. So where P is the principal, R is the rate, and T is the time. Ano siya is the invest. Okay, we substitute sa itong principal na to. Itong principal kay 1,000. Itong rate is 5%. And time is 2 years. So then we simplify. So if we calculate na ito sa klase, usan na ito calculate, we will get Number 16, 5 more than twice the number is 19. So find the number. So dire ko guys, gipangita dire is the number. So first is let the number be x. X. Let the number be x. And ang twice the number, if ikuan na to siya, kasi in mathematical expression ko, 2x na siya. Then more than is atong operation which is addition. Plus. And is the equals. So now ato siya ikuan kasi iusa tanan. Yung mag-una si 2x plus 5 equals 19. So sa diya we can use use the method addition property of equality, or we can just transpose the 5 diri na side. Okay. I-transpose na nato. Okay, transpose the positive 5 may mo negative 5. Then we simplify. 19 minus 5 is 14. So next we divide both sides by 2. So para makuha na to ang value sa x. Okay. So 14 over 2 is 7. So the answer is letter
Number 17. If 75 pesos is shared among 3 children and the ratio of 3 is to 7 is to 15, the size of smaller share is A. 9 pesos, B. 25 pesos, C. 15 pesos, or D. 35 pesos. So the best answer, or the answer for you, is to solve 3 over 25 times 75, which is equal to 9. So where did the 3 came from? So the 3 is the numbers of ratio, which is 3, 7, and 15. They are all 3. While 25 is the total number of ratios added. So 3 plus 7 plus 15 is 25 times 75, which is the actual amount. So 3 over 25 times 75 is equal to 9. So the answer is letter A. 18. For 4 mangoes, so it is 4 pieces mangoes, cost 29 pesos at that price. What will be the 2.5 dozen mango cost? So the answer is A, 217.50. So a 2.5 dozen mango cost is considered 2.5 dozen. And 30 times 29 over 4 is equal to 217.50. So 30, it is a 1 dozen of mango times 29 over 4, in where 29 is the price of 4 mangoes. So the answer would be 217.50. Next is 19. The carat is a unit of measure used to weigh precious stones. It equals 3.86 grains. How many grains does a 2.8 carat diamond weigh? So the answer is 864.08. Simply, you just multiply 2.8 times 3.086 times the 100 is equal to 864.08. 20. A meter was cut at 35 centimeter mark. What is the ratio of the smaller piece to the larger piece? So, a meter is a 100 meter is equal to, so a meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So it is cut at 35. That's why 100 minus 35 is equal to 65. That's why 35 is to 65. And we will going to divide it by 5 to reduce. So it is equal to 7 is to 13. That's why the answer is 7 is to 13. 21. A politician wants to get his message to two-thirds of populations of 48,000 in Bulacan. However, his advertising campaign reaches only three-fourths of the number he intended. How many people does he actually reach? So the formula here is two-thirds times the 48,000 people times three-fourths. So it is 24,000. So the best answer is letter C, 24,000. What do you call a triangle with equal sides? A. Scalene, B. Equilateral, C. Isosceles, D. Right. So the best answer is B. Equilateral. So scalene is wrong because scalene triangles have an equal side. Same goes with isosceles triangle. It has two equal sides, but not all sides are equal. And D is wrong because right triangles have a 90 angle. Again, your question is what do you call a triangle with equal sides? Meaning all three sides are equal. So the answer would be equilateral. Next, for item number 23. How many centimeters are there in 100 millimeter? So the answer is letter C, 10, because a 100 millimeter is equal to 10 centimeter. Why? Because 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. And then since you have 100 millimeter, you just divide it by 10. So the answer is 10 centimeters. For item number 24, a ball is drawn to random from a box containing 3 red balls, 4 white balls, and 5 blue balls. What is the probability that it is not blue? A. 1/4, B. 1/2, C. 7/12, or D. 1. So, simply, you just add 3 plus 4, which is red balls and white balls, which is not considered a blue balls, divided by 12, which is the total of all balls. So, it is equal to 7/12. So, your answer must be 7/12.
For item number 25, evaluate f of 0 plus g of -1. A 1, B 4, C 5, D 8. The answer is letter A 1. Why? Because assuming f of x equals x plus 1 and g of x equals x plus 1, then f of 0 equals 0 plus 1 equals 1, and g of -1 equals -1 plus 1 equals 0. Therefore, f of 0 plus g of -1 equals 1 plus 0 equals 1. For item number 26, compute the least common multiple of the greatest common divisor of 45, 18, and 5. A. 45, B. 18, C. 9, D. 3. The answer is letter A, 45. How to get that answer? First, find the greatest common divisor of 45 and 18. So the greatest common divisor is 9. And then, find the least common multiple of 9 and 5. So the answer is 45. For number 27, compute pi of 71. A, 72, B, 70, C, 1, D, 8. For item number 27, the answer is letter B, 70, in which pi of n is Euler's twoshant function, which counts the positive integers up to n that are relatively prime to n. Since 71 is a prime number, all numbers from 1 to 70 are relatively prime to 71. Therefore, pi of 71 equals 71 minus 1 equals 70. For number 28, which of the following is the simplest form of the expression 5 plus 2 raised to the third power plus 3 times the quantity 6 minus 3 times quantity 4 minus 2? A. 13, B. 8, C. 5, D. 0. The answer is letter A, 13. Since the expression of 5 plus 2 raised to the third power plus 3 times the quantity 6 minus 3 times quantity 4 minus 2 simplifies by following order of operations. 2 raised to the third power is equals to 8. 4 minus 2 equals 2, then 3 times 2 equals 6. 6 minus 6 equals 0, then 3 times 0 equals 0. Finally, 5 plus 8 plus 0 equals 13. Therefore, the simplest form is 13. Number 29, what are the roots of 4x equals x squared minus 45? Alright, as you can see, the answer is letter C, negative 5 and 9. For item number 30, simplify x plus 4 over x squared plus 6x plus 8. Alright, the answer is letter A, 1 over x plus 2. So how did we get that? Step 1, factor the denominator. Step 2, rewrite the fraction. Step 3, cancel common factor. So the answer is 1 over x plus 2. For item number 31, find the values of x for the given equation. X squared minus 4x minus 12 equals 0. A, 2 and 6. B, negative 2 and negative 6. C, negative 2 and 6. D, 2 and negative 6. Alright, for item number 31, the answer is letter C, which is negative 2 and 6. How did we get that answer? By following these steps below. Alright, let's have number 32. If 1 root of 2x squared plus kx plus 6 equals 0 is negative 3 halves, then the value of k is A, 3, B, 5, C, 7, D, 9. Alright, for item number 32, the answer is letter C. And how did we get that answer? By following these steps below.
Specialization. So let's have number 33. A certain bacteria double every 30 minutes. If there are 100 grams at the start, how many are there after 2 hours? A, 200 grams, B, 400 grams, C, 800 grams, D, 1,600 grams. So the correct answer for this is 1,600 grams. And then the 200 is why the other is wrong. So the 200 grams is only doubled once. And then the 400 grams is doubled twice. And then the 800 grams is doubled 3 times. Next number is number 34. So 40% of 150 applicants are female. If 15% are girls and 20% of the boys failed the exam. A, 18, B, 27, C, 36, D, 60. So let's have the rationalization. So the total applicants is 150 and then the girls is 15% of 150 equals 22.5 and then 23 girls rounded applicants count, and then the females 40% of 150 equals 60 and then the girls is 23 or women equals 60 minus 23 equals 37 adults and not needed, and then the boys is 150 minus 60 equals 90, and then the 20% of 90 fail equals 18 boys. So the total failed is 18. So the correct answer for this is 18. Next number is 35. A taxi charges 50 pesos for the first kilometer and charges 3 pesos for each additional kilometer. How far could 200 go? A, 50 kilometers, B, 51 kilometers, C, 66.67 kilometers, D, 4 kilometers. So let's have the rationalization. So let x equals total kilometers. So the cost is 50 plus 3 and then x minus 1 and then the set equal to 200. So 50 plus 3x minus 3 equals 200, and then next is 3x plus 47 equals 200 and 3x equals 153, and then the x is 51 kilometers. So the answer for this is 51 kilometers. Number 36. So in a triangle, the ratio of two angles is 5:2, and then the third angle is equal to the difference between the other two. So find the smallest angle. So A, 36, B, 18, C, 54, D, 90. So let's have the rationalization. So let angles be A equals 5x, B equals 2x, C equals 5x minus 2x equals 3x. And the sum of angles is 180, and then 5x plus 2x plus 3x equals 180, and then 10x equals 180, and then the x is 18. So the angles are A is 90, B 36, and 54, and then the smallest angles here is the 36. So the answer for this is 36. So let's have the 37. So if A plus B equals 38 and A plus C is 44 and B plus C is 52, what is the value of A plus B plus C? A 134, B 67, C 23, D 46. So let's have the rationalization. So let's have the A plus B is 38 and A plus C is 44 and B plus C is 52. So we're going to add this together, 134, and then the left side is 2, and then 2A plus B plus C, so equals 134. So A plus B plus C is 67. So the answer for this is 67. Next number is 38. Art is 7 years younger than Thor. The sum of their age is 53. How old is Art? A 30, B 23, C 60, D 46. So let Thor equals T, and then Art is equals T minus 7. So T plus, and then the parenthesis T minus 7 equals 53. Then 2T minus 7 equals 53. And then next is 2T equals 60, and then T is 30. And then Art equals 30 minus 7 equals 23. So the answer for this is 23. Next number is 39. April and May can do a job in 2 days working alone. April can do it in 5 days. How long would it take May to do the job alone? A 5 and 7 days. So 3 over 5 days. 7 over 5 days. And then the day is 10 over 3 days. So let's have the rationalization. So work rates is April is 1 over 5. Together is 1 over 2, and then May is 1 over 2 minus 1 over 5. So 5 minus 2 over 10, and then the answer, and then equals 3 over 10. So the time or reciprocal is 10 over 3. So the answer for this is 10 over 3, letter D. Next number 40. So how many meters longer is a longer in a mile than a kilometer? There is 1.609 kilometers in a mile. A 609, B 600, C 1000, D 1609. So let's have the rationalization. So the difference is 1.609 minus 1 km equals 0.609 km. So convert to meters equals 0.609 times 1000 equals 609 meters. So the answer for this is 609, letter A.
41. Find the latus rectum of the hyperbola whose equation is 4x minus 6y equals 1. A. 2.01, B. Negative 2, C. 2 over 3, D. 3.1. The answer here is letter C, 2 over 3. They use the formula of length. So, the 2.01 is too large. And the negative 2 here is the length can't be negative. And 3.01 is too large also. Therefore, the answer is letter C. 42. The area of a circle whose equation is x plus y is equals to 4 is A. 2 pi, B. Pi, C. 4 pi, D. 5. So the answer is letter C, 4 pi. Radius is 2. So this is the correct answer. So 2 pi is a radius of square root of 2, and pi radius is 1, and the 5 is not the area form. 43. Which among the following are the factors of 6x plus 17x plus 127? A. The quantity of 2x plus 3, the quantity of 3x plus 2. B. The quantity of 2x plus 3 times the quantity of 3x plus 4. C. The quantity of 3x plus 3 times the quantity of 2x plus 4. D. The quantity of 3x minus 3 times the quantity of 3x minus 4. So the answer is letter B. The quantity of 2x plus 3 times the quantity of 3x plus 4. So letter A gives 2x squared plus 13x plus 6. Letter C, it gives 3x squared plus 18x plus 12. Letter D, 9x squared plus minus 21x plus 12. 44. Find the amount of the compound interest inverted quarterly in 5 years on 20,000 pesos at 8%. A. 19,600.95 centavos. B. 29,718.93 centavos. C. 25,600 pesos. D. 22,700 pesos. The answer is letter B. 29,718.95 centavos. 47. Which of the following sets of numbers have at least common multiple of 315? A. 5, 7, and 9. B. 7, 9, and 11. C. 3, 5, and 7. D. 9, 11, and 13. The answer is letter A, 5, 7, and 9. 48. Which of the following is the simplified form of 225 minutes? A. 4 hours and 5 minutes. B. 3 hours and 55 minutes. C. 3 hours and 35 minutes. D. 3 hours and 45 minutes. So the answer is letter D, 3 hours and 45 minutes. 49. What relation exists between or among two or more lines that intersect at one and only one point? A. Perpendicular. B. Skew. C. Parallel. D. Congruent. So the answer is letter D, congruent, because two or more lines meeting at a single point. So in the perpendicular, it intersects at the right angles. Two is specific. Skew do not intersect or non-complanar or 3D. So parallel do not intersect. Number 50. The legs of a right triangle are 55 centimeter and 132 centimeter respectively. What is the measure of the hypotenuse? A. 163 centimeter. B. 153 centimeter. C. 143 centimeter. D. 133 centimeter. The answer is letter C, 143 centimeter.